Hey you guys, it's Casey. I'm coming to you today with like a second video. I mean, I'll post it on a different day probably, but I'm wearing the same clothes. I wash my clothes. I'm just doing 2 videos in one day. I am coming to you today with empties because, like, for real, there's too many. So I got to get some of these out so that I have a place to put things. So I told you guys that my goal for January was to use my clams that are half empty or that have stuff missing from them so that I can work through them because new stuff is coming soon and I'm going to need to melt that. And I have promised myself I'm going to get rid of some of these bricks. So I'm just trying to make room. What that means is that I have melted stuff kind of mixed. So I've put things in different warmers. I've mixed things together in different, mixed several cubes in one warmer, or I've mixed it in the air. So I have like a lot of crazy stuff. So the thing that's melting right now is blood orange spice. I have 2 half clams. So I'm melting blood orange spice. So when this first came out last season, I was like in love. I was like, this is amazing. Like club worthy, like signature scent. I loved it. And then like somebody said how off-putting it was. Like not somebody in my house, but somebody that was like gonna buy blood orange spice. Oh, maybe this was the season before, right? And they were like, oh my God, that's the worst scent ever. Will you take my bars? And I was like, okay, like sure, I'll melt them. But so now when I smell it, like it's a little bit off-putting. So I don't know if I just was influenced. But this smells like blood orange. So it's definitely a deeper orange, like an orange with like a berry note almost into it, like a deep, rich orange smell. And sometimes I get, oh look, see my kid. What is that smell? She doesn't like the smell either. She's very sensitive to smell, this child of mine. But so I think this would not be a repurchase anymore, mostly because I can't, like the smell is a little off-putting now. Sometimes when I smell it, I smell spice, like cinnamon. And my kid doesn't like any spice. But then sometimes I don't. So anyways, it's a super good performer though. And if you like the scent, like you love it, but if you don't like it, I think it's one of those like scents that once you've turned on it, it's gone. But so I melted that. I melted Feeling Pine. This was from the holiday collection. And I actually really liked this. So I told you that like I'm coming to the realization I don't really like a tree note or just straight tree. The thing that was nice about this is on cold it does just smell like a pine tree. But on warm, it kind of takes on a little bit of a floral note, like a little bit of a, maybe, I don't know. Do pine trees have like little, like I'm sure they have berries. Do the berries ever flower? Like, I don't know. It had like a little bit of a floral note. It wasn't so heavy pine that it smelled like cat pee or anything like that. It was just kind of a nice scent. It wasn't too strong or overpowering, and for a tree scent, like I guess that's what I like. So that was a good one. I warmed, I'm trying to see what I warmed like together. I did warm Snuggle Up. That was the first thing that I warmed in the sleep collection, and y'all, I put it in my club right away. It kind of smells like Fuzzy Blanket and Jammy Time had a baby to me. So it's kind of like a lavendery scent and maybe like a little like jasmine, but it is gorge. I put it in my bedroom. I don't think this would hold up in an open concept, but it is like lovely. It is a beautiful scent. I want everybody to come over to my house and smell it. It kind of wafts into my living room and I can like pick up hints of the lavender occasionally. And I was having this meeting where I was like having disagreements and I was on my computer and it was in my room and I was like, Zen, I need some Zen. but I love this, and I will, like, I highly recommend it. Let's see, what else did I do? I'm trying to see, like, what I mixed together. Let's see, I mixed 3 things upstairs. So I had a little bit left of the Mistress of Evil. And this was really mostly just like a berry note. It was pretty generic. It's a pretty good performer. But it mostly smells like raspberries. I don't know about cranberries, but there's definitely a tart note. Not really any citrus. It kind of smells like black raspberry vanilla, if I'm being honest. It's pretty generic smelling to me. It's a good performer. And I mixed it with Candy Dandy. I only had a couple cubes left of this. And Candy Dandy, like, you can't even smell it in the clam anymore. It's so light. I know people say they love this and then it smells like pink Starbursts, and maybe it does if you can smell it. Like, in the clam, it did smell kind of pretty, very sugary, like very candy, kind of like a, not much of a strawberry note, but mostly just like a, I mean, I could see what they mean, like the pink Starburst things, but like in the air, I can't smell it at all. It's a very, very light. And then I had like 2 Walmart wax cubes of vanilla bean buttercream. I prefer Scentsi's vanilla bean buttercream to this one, because this one has a like a cinnamon note, which I don't mind, but I just wanted a straight vanilla scent. And it kind of does have more of a spice note to it. So, okay. And then I did some of this stuff. I told you guys I'm working on these. So this was day 5 of Super Tarts Advent. Palo Santo, Blackberry Amber, and Sandalwood Vanilla. And of the ones I did this time, this was my favorite. The sandalwood and Palo Santo mixed together is amazing. It's so pretty. It's not day 2. I told you day 2 is like my fave. I'm keeping it forever, but it is second to day 2 for sure. It's really pretty. I don't normally like an amber or a sandalwood scent from Scentsy, but Super Tarts does it well. So it is kind of a little bit smoky, a little bit warm, a little bit masculine. It's a pretty one. So if you can pick up day 5, I don't know what Brandy will name it, but day 5 was good. Day 18 is frankincense, amber rain, and cool water mint. And this mostly smells like mint to me, and a little bit of citrus smell. It was really light. And so this is my first experience with Super Tarts, but their like shtick is that they're like super strong. This one was not super strong, and I don't know if I just like it needed to cure a little bit. It was a nice scent. It wasn't displeasing in any way, but it wasn't that strong. And normally I would cure things for longer than like a month, especially vendor wax, because I feel like it gets better like month 6. But I just wanted to do some of these Advent things. This one is day 24, and it is Frosty Air, Cypress, Twisted Peppermint, Tangerine, and Driftwood. And this one, I definitely get Frosty Air, Twisted Peppermint, and Cypress. I do not necessarily smell Tangerine or Driftwood. I get a lot of peppermint and Frosty Air. It was a very nice scent. Like the idea was to melt on Christmas Eve, and I can see why that would be like a good Christmas Eve scent. It was really pretty, very nice. I had a couple cubes around the campfire, which I did in here. Love around the campfire. It is smoky, sweet goodness. It doesn't smell like a campfire to me. It does almost have like a little bit of a, I hope that this is still recording my sound. It does have like a little bit of a sweet note to it. but not really vanilla, but it's definitely a very pretty thing. It went into my club. I did Slay All Day in my living room, and I like this. It is pepperminty or like wintergreen or some kind of mint, but it has like a like fresh air quality as well, which makes it really pretty, and it was a great performer. So that was a good one. Ice Hotel I got in a Bring Back My Bar. This one was too pepperminty for me. It still is. It's just like straight spearmint, peppermint scent. No vanilla undertone, just mint, but strong. I did Winterberry Apple Tea. And just so you know, like, see, I told you guys how sometimes your warmers get stained. It's just the oils. These still performed great. I love Winterberry Apple Tea. It is a red berry note, definite cinnamon, and then a tea note. I don't know how they do the tea note, but it's beautiful. It's long lasting. It smells amazing. I highly recommend this one, highly. Also in my club. I had 2 left of Be Fabulous, and this is coming back. It's a grapefruit scent. It's just really mostly grapefruit. It's not as sweet, or like it doesn't have as many other citrusy notes as Blue Grotto, but it is pretty grapefruity. It's a good one. I did some Camo Camo, and Camo Camo is so pretty. I wish it was a better performer. This is like, I don't know what Camo Camo smells like, but it is like so like florally, fruity goodness, but in like a more floral, less fruit kind of way, and like an unusual smell. So I guess that's what Camo Camo smells like, but it's super light. So you have to be really mindful about what room you put it in, because otherwise it's not even that interesting. I used Iridescent Pearl in my bedroom. I used 3 cubes, could not smell a thing. It's coming back. I can smell it in here, and it's supposed to be like a fresh, like aquatic scent. And I'm sure probably it is, but I can't smell it. So I'll use those other 3 cubes, even though I can't smell them, and I will be done. That will never be a repurchase for me. I used Hibiscus Pineapple. This one is coming back, and it is light, but I can definitely smell it, and it does smell like pineapple floral, pineapple floral, and it's very pretty. It's coming back in like body products, and I'm definitely getting that. Let's see, what else did I do? I did Cozy Cardigan. I did this upstairs in my kids' room because I do not like it. It's very powdery, very amberness. Lots and lots of people love it. People love the body spray. It is not my jam. So I'm so glad that's gone. I did a couple cubes of Breakfast in Bed. This was a new release. It is pumpkin, cinnamon, maybe some kind of apple and pastry. It's good. I told you guys in one video I warmed this downstairs and could hardly smell it. I warmed this upstairs in my kids' room, just 2 cubes. I can smell it everywhere. Great scent. Great scent. I finished off a Blue Christmas. I told you guys this one smells like shaving cream to me, but it is a powerhouse scent. Like, you can smell it everywhere. People love it. I'm just an eh. I don't hate it. It's just fine. I did a Sensationals Marshmallow Crispies. This smells more like Fruity Pebbles to me than Rice Krispie Treat. Fruity Pebbles or Fruit Loops scent. It's really lemony, but it's a nice scent. I mixed this with this Mulan one because I just thought that they kind of complemented each other. This Mulan is Not Your Everyday Dragon, and this was ginger and lemon, and it was really, really pretty. It mixed really well with the Marshmallow Crispies, so it was a good performer. It smelled nice. We don't have any ginger scents that I'm aware of, so it was very different. Grapefruit and grenadine. I had this in my club for a long time and it did not come back this year. It is super strong. This has grapefruit, but like bitter grapefruit note. And it's super, super strong. Like I put this in my warmers and my family immediately comments, like they can smell this everywhere. Like too much for them, turn off some warmers. This is really strong. I like that. So, prickly pear and agave, that's coming back too. I love this one. It is green. It doesn't smell like cactus. It doesn't smell like prickly pear to me. It does smell like agave nectar. And it's green and a little florally. I don't know. It's very pretty. I would recommend trying this if you like any sort of green scent at all. If you like sea salt and avocado, aloe butter and cucumber, I think you would like this one too. If you like Christmas cactus, I think you would like this one too. And the last wax is Jack's Obsession. And this is green apple and spice. Strong performer, very nice. We will see if that's like a permanent addition to the catalog or if that just happened to come back this year. And then I did try one oil, cinnamon, cherry, vanilla. And this one has a weird note when you just start smelling it. But if you try oils, don't worry about that. Because in the air and dissipated, it doesn't smell like that, so don't worry. So I don't really smell cinnamon. I do smell cherry, but it's not like a sweet cherry. It's like kind of a, like almost woody cherry, like almost like the cinnamon, like the stick of a cinnamon. And I don't smell any vanilla. And in the air, this was pretty light. It wasn't non-existent. Like one of them I told you guys was, but this one was really good. It just kind of nicely scented the air. It wasn't overpowering and blow you out of the house. So anyways, those are my empties. Like I really have been working hard. I got through an entire box and I have, let's see, like another box and a half. I don't think I'll get through everything in January, but I'm committed to doing as much as I can in January so that in February I can like power through the new scents. I did kind of get distracted by the Catching Z's collection, so I am gonna work my way through those too, and I'm gonna hoard this scent of this mix here. Snuggle Up, I think, is my fave of everything that I've melted. Or Around the Campfire. Snuggle Up or Around the Campfire have my heart. So anyway, that's my empties. Talk to you guys later. Bye.